Good evening, everybody. I welcome you all on behalf of Sahaj Yoga Meditation. Today evening, we're going to experience the depth in our meditation, and we'll try to learn about the factors and the different things that we need for deepening our meditation. So let's start this evening meditation by listening to a beautiful recital, instrumental recital by students of a very renowned flute player, Shaktidhar. And this music is going to help us bring us in this present moment, right now, here. So let's just open our hands very comfortably on the lap. And we just try to hear this music for a couple of minutes, for 6 minutes. And then we start with our meditation. Thank you for joining, everybody. So again, welcome you all for this evening meditation with this beautiful rendition of a beautiful old Indian song. I hope you all are already in this nice state where we can start the meditation, or the airplane of our meditative state can take off. So my name is Pranita. I'm your moderator for today for the meditation. And before we go in the state of meditation, there might be some viewers, some audience who might be seeing us for the first time. There might be some of you who might have done Sahaja Yoga meditation or must have meditated already for a couple of times earlier, maybe since a couple of months or a couple of weeks. So let's start with a small introduction about Sahaja Yoga meditation. I'm going to share the screen, and then we can see there our subtle system chart. So as we all know, many of us who have already experienced the bounties and the benefits of Sahaja Yoga meditation, that we all are born with this beautiful system inside us, this preparation inside us, which is this inner subtle system. Now, this system is born with us. So it doesn't matter in which family we are born, doesn't matter in which country we are born, doesn't matter in which religion or faith we are born. Everybody, every human being on this earth, on this planet Earth, is born with this system inside us. And this system is what we see on the right side of your screen, which is comprising of three parts: the left, which is the blue channel here, the right, which is the yellow channel, and the central channel. So this subtle body inside us is made up of three channels and 7 main energy centers, 7 different energy centers. Now, these 7 energy centers are also called at the gross level in the medical terminology as plexus, but from the subtle level, they are referred as chakras in Sanskrit, or the energy centers, which are born with us. Now, these 3 channels and 7 energy centers are the base of our existence. So that means our aspects. As a human beings, we are a complex and a curious combination of all the 4 aspects: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. So all these 4 aspects are governed, are controlled, are regulated by this system inside us. Now, this system inside us is which actually caters to all our physical, mental, and emotional needs. So in case we have any kind of problem somewhere in any of the aspects, it could be a physical problem, it could be a mental problem, it could be an emotional problem. That is because of the imbalance, that is because of the deficiency, or that is because of the blockages in these centers or in these channels. That means for every solutions of every challenge that we face, every problem that we face at the individual level, at the collective level, and at the worldly level, we have to just turn inside. That means we have to look for the answers within. And that's why all the great philosophers of the world, all the realized saints of the world, and many great philosophers have all talked about how we have to just look within for all the answers. We are looking outside. So all the answers is actually the source of all the answer is there inside us, this system inside us. Now, when this system gets activated, we have a new dimension of awareness, which is called the vibratory awareness, where we start to experience the existence of the system first on our central nervous system. And a part of the central nervous system are our palm of the hands. Now, these palm of the hands are very intricately built. As you can see also in the chart, on different fingers, you have different colors. Now, all these different fingers and different colors are actually mapped to 7 energy centers in us. Now, the left hand side is the left channel. The right hand side palm is representing the right channel. Okay. So left is on the left hand and right on the right hand. Left side is our emotional side, caters to our emotional needs, regulates our emotions, gives us a very, very important quality, which is called the emotional intelligence. Left channel is also for all our desires. So all the unfulfilled desires of the past, everything which has been lingering through the past in us, all is being stored in this channel. So whenever this channel is overloaded due to all these past memories which have been troubling us, due to unfulfilled desires, due to all the emotional hurt, due to all the experience traumas which we might have experienced in our lives, this left channel can go out of order sometimes. On the other side, we have the right channel, which actually caters to our mental and physical activities. So all the futuristic activities, all the planning, all the thinking, all the analyzing, all the logic, everything comes from the right channel. So once you become overactive, once we become workaholic, always working for the future, always trying to think about the future now in 5 years, that way we actually go far, far away from the reality. And when that happens, then our right channel becomes overloaded because we become very futuristic and it becomes overheated, like an overheated engine of a car. So on the other side, when we go to the left side, when there is a blockage or problem on the left channel, the blue one, we become depressive. On the other side is the right channel. When we have overheating over here, then we become aggressive. So we are either dwelling in the past or in the future. And where we are never, or where we are seldom there, is the present moment, which is represented by this central channel inside us. This channel inside us is the path of evolution. Through this channel, the evolutionary process has taken place and we have become from small animal, like from unicellular animals to these complex creation of a human being. This has all happened through the central channel inside us. Now, the topic of today's meditation is, which we are going to combine with the first experience also, people who are doing it for the first time, that we get the awakening of the system inside us. Now, the awakening of the system inside us has to happen through an inner divine energy, inner cosmic energy, or the inner energy from Mother Nature, whatever you want to call it, or the divine energy inside us. This is residing in us under the backbone in a triangular bone called sacrum. In this bone sacrum, this energy resides in 3.5 coil. Now, this 3.5 coil is like a spiral, and due to the spiral form, this energy has a name which comes from Kundala. Kundala means spiral, and because it's the feminine energy inside us, motherly energy inside us, it's called Kundalini. So this Kundalini energy is the source, is our connection to the absolute, connection to the source of absolute knowledge, source of absolute peace, joy, balance, what we are looking for in our lives. This energy is a part of this cosmic energy, divine energy, which is in every human being waiting to get awakened. Now, coming to the topic of the meditation, which is that the state of our attention determines the quality of our meditation. What does that mean? Very simple. It's a simple English. It just means that depending on our attention, our meditative state could be bad, worse, or a good one, or a deeper one. Now, the states of attention, how is our attention getting affected? And what is attention? Attention is simply when we want to think rationally, that I want to look at a candle and my attention is at the candle. I am watching some television, I'm watching some serial, I'm watching some news. My attention is on the moderator who is actually delivering that news or acting in that serial. So wherever my attention is being pulled, there my attention automatically follows. So attention is like a vacuum cleaner. So if we put our attention towards dirt and dust, it completely absorbs, completely sucks in this dust and dirt, okay? And if we put our attention towards something which is nourishing, something like beautiful flowers, the smell of flowers, we absorb that. That means attention is just like a pure canvas which gets affected with all the factors where it is directed, okay? So attention gets majorly affected by two dominant institutions in us, which is the institution of your conditioning or the ego, the past or the future. So if we take a minute right now or take a couple of seconds and just think, where do we get the thoughts from? The thoughts come either from the past, what happened with me, why it happened with me, or why did I behave like that, all the guilty feelings, or it could have been better, or this person did that to me. So the thoughts come either from the past, what has already happened to us, or the thoughts come about the future, what could happen to us, or where will I be in next month, or where will I be in next year? How is my job going to be? How will be my job scenario? How will be my future? How is going to be my the plans? What I've actually assimilated inside me. So all these futuristic ideas, all the thoughts coming from the future, all the thoughts coming from the past, keep on overloading us, overloading our attention. So our attention is like a street, and all the cars which are coming there and creating a traffic jam, these cars are coming from the past with what has happened to us and all the repentance for that, or all the unfulfilled desires where our attention is still stuck up, or with some person, or our attention is just busy worrying about the future, and repenting about the past. So all these thoughts which come to us, they either come from the past or from the future. If we are in the present moment, to start with, there is no thought. So right now, when you all are here with me, and we are not a minute before, or we are not a minute later, we're right now here in this moment, then there is no thought. And the state of being in the present is the starting point of our meditation. And who will establish us in the present? Is this energy inside us. By the grace of this divine energy which is born with us, she is the one which takes us to the state of meditation. Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi is the founder of Sahaja Yoga meditation, and she started this beautiful and amazing technique of meditation since 1970. And she tirelessly traveled all around the world and spread it all around the world. And all over the world, our centers are completely free of cost. Everybody can go there, and there's thousands of people who have benefited from it. So a lot of reverence and respect to Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi, who has given this beautiful gift to the humanity of Sahaja Yoga meditation, by which we can get the awakening of this energy, and then this energy brings all our centers and channels in balance, in harmony. And when these channels and centers come in balance and harmony, automatically we also become joyful, balanced, and harmonious personalities. And this is energy inside us is the one which takes us to the state of meditation by bringing us from past and future, by pulling our attention from past and future to the present in the center, here and now, and taking us further above our head and connecting us to the source of all pervading divine power, the cosmic power of the universe, which is the source of everything. We all come from the same universe, right? So now with this little background of our meditation, let's start the actual technique of meditation. We'll first start with raising our Kundalini and taking the protective covering, the protective shield. People who have not known it before, they can just try to follow what we do. And people who have been doing it since some time, we all can start the way we always start our collective meditations, that we raise our Kundalini and take Bandhan. The people who are seeing us right now for the first time, they can just either follow what we do, like the action, raising the Kundalini and taking the protective covering, or they can just watch it and we can do it all later after this energy is awakened in us. So let's keep both the hands open. And we raise our Kundalini. That is, we put our left hand in front of our sacrum bone, below the backbone, like from front. And the right hand goes up in front and below. And we raise our energy symbolically, take it up above the head, and we tie one knot. We have 3 channels. So we will raise our energy 3 times and we'll tie 1 knot, 2 knots, and 3 knots. So for the second channel, the right channel, we again raise the energy very nicely and respectfully. And we tie 2 knots. Then we raise our energy for the central channel and we tie 3 knots. 1, 2, and 3. Now we have tied our awakened energy for people who have already done it before. With this awakened energy, now we're going to give a protective sheath covering, which is also called Bandhan in Hindi language, in Sanskrit also. for our 7 centers. So we do a movement of a rainbow. First, our 7 centers, putting our right hand on the left hand. For the first center, left to right and right to left. For our second center, which is in our abdomen area, lower abdomen, again, left to right and right to left. For third center in the navel region, in the stomach region, left to right and right to left. For the fourth center in the heart region, left to right and right to left. For the fifth center in the neck region, left to right, right to left. For the sixth center on the forehead, left to right, right to left. And for the seventh center on top of the head, again, left to right and right to left. We open both our hands and we close our eyes. The following steps that we are going to do, all of us can follow. People who are seeing us for the first time, who are meditating with us for the first time, who have joined this meditation today for the first time. So before we can start with the awakening of this energy, which is the first step in Sahaja Yoga meditation, which is called the self-realization. Saha means with, Ja means born. Born with you is the system through which we get our yoga, or the connection or union with the all-pervading divine power, cosmic power, universal power. Let's take a minute for ourselves and watch ourselves like a third person, watching our emotional state. How are my emotions right now? Do I have the joy inside me? Or do I have some kind of emotional longings, complexities, some negative emotions which are troubling me? Something from the past, just watching it, not getting identified, just watching it. Watching, taking a note of our present state, as in a pre-meditative state. How are my emotions right now? Are they positive? Do I feel depressive or sad? Without being judgmental, without judging ourselves, we just take a note of our present state with lots of kindness and love towards ourselves. Now let's try and observe or take a note of how is my mental side. Is my attention overloaded with worries? Is my attention stuck up with some person, with some situation, some problem? Do I feel overstressed? Or is my attention calm and peaceful? What is the state of my attention? Do I have any aggression? Do I have any kind of inner disturbance? Am I agitated inside? So taking a note of our mental state. Now we check, or we take a note of our physical state. How does my body feels right now? Is it lighter? Do I have some cramps somewhere? Is there some kind of discomfort in any part of my body? Here we have to understand that all these aspects are interrelated. Sometimes the physical pace what we have could also be the result of the subtle blockages that we carry inside our system. Now, having noted our physical, mental, and emotional state, let's strengthen our spiritual state, by the virtue of which we will get all the 3 aspects physical, mental, and emotional aspects in balance. So we put our left hand open on the lap and we put our right hand on the heart. The heart is the most sensitive organ in our body. When the heart fails, we no more exist. And here in the heart, let us ask a very important question, which all of us have some or the other time in our lives. And the question is, oh Mother. Mother is referring to our inner energy or to our master from whom we are learning, from Shrimataji. Referring Mother to our inner Kundalini energy, which is the motherly energy inside us, the divine energy inside us. We ask, O energy, O divine energy, or O Mother, O motherly energy, who am I? Mother Kundalini, who am I in reality? Am I all these identifications? Am I this body, mind? Am I this career? And am I these designations? Am I this name? Am I these emotions, thoughts, perceptions, beliefs? Or who I am? Oh Mother, who am I? Let me know the reality. Now we are trying to connect to our inner energy, which is waiting to be awakened in all of us. She is the motherly energy waiting that someday in our own free will and desire, we request to get connected with her and through her with the all-pervading divine energy, divine power. One last time, Mother, who am I? Now we put our right hand on the joint of our lower abdomen and the thighs on the left side. Now here on this side, putting our right hand on this part of our body, we say an affirmation, or we hear rather request. O motherly energy inside me, Mother Kundalini, O divine energy, please give me the pure knowledge. Now this part in our subtle body is a source of pure knowledge, which eventually and gradually gets established in us once we start to meditate. So here we request, Mother, please give me the pure knowledge, the knowledge about who I am, the knowledge about the absolute reality. Let me have the clarity. Let me have the absolute reality. Let me have the pure knowledge. Let me have the clarity. Please remove all the confusions, all the doubts in me. Please give me the pure knowledge, awaken the pure knowledge in me. Now we put our right hand on the upper part of the stomach on the left side. And here we say the first affirmation, which helps us connect deeper to our inner energy. Here we say, after getting the pure knowledge, O Mother, I am my own master, my own teacher. Mother, by your grace, by your awakened presence, I am my own master, my own teacher. I can discriminate and differentiate what is right and what is wrong. I am my own master, my own teacher, and I have the capacity to correct myself. whenever required. Mother, I am my own master, my own teacher. We can say all these affirmations silently in our heart, repeating it or just understanding it. Mother, I am my own master, my own teacher. Now we put our right hand back on the heart. Here's the second affirmation and a very important one, which is actually the absolute reality. Our coming back home, I say. When we get tired because of all our false identifications, everything which is pulling us from the emotional side, and all the worries, here we come back to our pure self, which we are. Here we say, Mother, I'm not this body, I'm not this mind, I'm not these emotions, ego, conditionings, but I am the pure self. Oh Mother, I'm not this body, I'm not this mind, I'm not this ego, conditionings, I'm not these expectations, I'm not what people think about me, I'm not these worries or conditionings or ego, but I am the pure self. I am the spirit. I am the pure awareness, free from everything. I'm not this body. I'm not this mind. I'm not this ego, conditionings, emotions. I'm not these thoughts. I'm not this rat race, this competition. I'm not these expectations. But I am the pure self. I am the spirit. I am the pure self, the spirit. I am the pure awareness. Now you put your right hand on the neck and shoulder on the left side. Now here, we come face to face with a very big illusion in our lives, which is the illusion of guilty feelings, mostly about the past. So here, we have to understand that what we think we did wrong has already happened. You cannot change it. Even if it was wrong, it was because of our false identifications with our emotions, ego, temptations, anger, or we just did not know what was best that time. So let's be kind to ourselves with this new identification that we affirmed a second back, that we are the spirit, the pure awareness. The spirit and the pure awareness inside us is purest, holiest. This pure self is a reflection of God Almighty in us. So in an identification with our pure self, here we say, putting our right hand on the left side of the neck, O Mother, Mother Kundalini, I am not guilty at all. When I am the spirit, how can I be guilty? When I am the pure self, then how can I be guilty? Here at the max, or what we can do is not to repeat our mistakes, but to dwell in the past and feel guilty about it is just completely useless and just an illusion, just an unnecessary load that we carry in our attention. So here, let's be kind to ourselves and say again, Mother, I am not guilty at all. or I'm free of guilt. When I am the pure self, then how can I be guilty? Now we put our right hand on the forehead. Let's be kinder to our thoughts also. And with this humility, that as human beings, we have a very great possibility and capacity to commit mistakes. To err is human, and to forgive is divine. All of us make mistakes. So let's be kind to ourselves. And for our own peace and satisfaction, here we say, Mother, O divine energy, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. We don't have to think about someone specific. In general, we say this affirmation with complete heart. O Mother, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. I forgive all my negative thoughts. Mother, I forgive everyone. I forgive myself. I forgive all my negative thoughts. O Mother, I forgive everyone. I forgive myself. And I forgive all my thoughts. Because I deserve to be in peace. I forgive everyone because I deserve inner peace. Whether we forgive or don't forgive doesn't make much of a difference. But if we don't forgive, we are still playing in the hands of wrong people or the situation which might have troubled us. So let's rise above and just unload ourselves. One last time by saying, Mother, I forgive everyone. I forgive myself. I forgive all my thoughts. Putting our right hand on top of the head, on the seventh center, we press it a little. Massage our scalp in clockwise manner around 7 times in moderate speed. Here we request our inner divine energy, the motherly energy. O Mother, please give me my self-realization. Please give me my connection, the yoga, with the all-pervading divine power. Please establish me in the present, in the state of absolute silence. O Mother, please give me my self-realization, my yoga. Give me the connection with the whole. Let me prove my self-realization. People who have done it before can say, Mother Kundalini or Divine Energy, please strengthen and establish my self-realization. Please establish us in the state of thoughtless awareness. We can leave our hand for a couple of seconds on top of the head. We'll slowly bring our right hand back on the lap. And we enjoy this state of silence for a couple of minutes. Putting no effort, we just expose ourselves to this all-pervading divine power which is all around us. The whole nature functions through this power. And now, with the awakening of this energy inside us, she opens all the 6 centers, and through the 7th center, she gives us a connection with the whole. And by the virtue of that happening, we come in the state where we can absorb this divine power, which we call as vibrations, through our open seventh center. So we just expose ourselves and allow this energy to work on us, which is all around us. She is the one to establish us in the state of deep silence. So we do absolutely nothing. Just keep both the hands open and just be ready to absorb. No efforts. We let it happen effortlessly. Similar to how the nature behaves. Early morning, all the flowers open themselves towards the sun and just absorb the sun's energy. We just need to be in that state of absorption. Now let's raise our right hand above the head and we check the state of our vibrations. This energy, once she gets awakened, we feel her in the form of soft, cool breeze, or it could be warm breeze. It could be sometimes some tingling sensation, some pinching sensation on fingers or palm of the hands. We check with the right hand and then we check the same with the left hand. And the capacity to feel it depends on the establishment of our new awareness, which is called vibratory awareness, which becomes stronger and stronger with every gradual meditation. If you feel something slightly on the left and the right, it's a very good thing to start with. Let's put both the hands back on the lap and we go to the source of our attention. Because our attention, when it gets muddled up with what happened in the past or with what can happen in the future, it becomes wobbly, it becomes disturbed. And once we have lots of thoughts, we cannot enter the state of meditation, or these thoughts create a hindrance. And these thoughts which come in us are actually reactions at different energy centers through different aspects. Now, experimenting with our source of attention, which is actually in our liver. Liver is on the right side of your body, above the abdomen, around that area. So we put our left hand on the right side, upper part of the stomach. And spread our fingers that it covers a larger portion here, larger area here. And here we request the divine energy. O Mother, let my liver be nourished. Please cool down my attention. Let my attention be completely in the present moment. Let my attention not be disturbed by what happened in the past, what can happen in the future. Let my attention be in the present. Let my attention be completely peaceful. Mother, O Divine Energy, please cool down my attention. Let my attention be completely focused, cool, stable, and clear. Now, when we are connected with the source of everything, when we are connected with the power that created us by the awakening of this energy inside us, automatically our well-being is looked after, which we experience through our daily life in form of different instances. Let's affirm here that, O Divine Power, O Mother, after yoga, after the connection, you take care of my well-being. Then why should I have worries? Verily, you take care of my well-being, you take care of all my aspects. Then why should I worry? I surrender my worries. Let me just be in the present. Please cool down my attention. Now let's put our left hand back. And we go with our right hand on the forehead. Now here on the forehead, we have the two channels, the three channels from the left, right and center coming together. So here we request, O Mother, please release my sixth center, sixth energy center, from all the negativities, from all the blockages coming from the left channel, the past and the subconscious. Please take away all my conditionings. Then here we say, Mother, please release my sixth energy center from all the reactions, from all the ego, from all the I-ness. Oh Mother, please take away all the mental concepts, all the illusions. Let me be in the reality. Please make me completely thoughtless. Release me from the bondages of ego and conditionings and reactions. Let my brain be enlightened by this divine energy. And now we put our right hand again on top of the head. Press it a little, massage it, and here we say, Mother, please establish us in the state of thoughtless awareness. Let me become one with this eternal silence of the universe. Let me be like a drop in this ocean of silence. Let me be completely established in the reality, in this domain, above and beyond all the illusions, conditionings, ego, only in reality. Please give me the state of thoughtless awareness. Establish us in the state of deep meditation. Bring your right hand back and surrendering everything to the flow of this divine energy inside us. We just enjoy this state for a couple of minutes. in this state of beautiful connection, the all-pervading divine power. We allow it to get deepened. We allow it to become deeper. And we'll watch excerpts of talk of Shrimataji about the importance of meditation. We can keep our both the hands open and we just watch this talk.
In meditation, where should we put our consciousness in the body?
You don't have to do anything. You just get into it. When the Kundalini crosses over this center, immediately you become thoughtlessly aware. That's a state when you are in the present, neither in the future, not in the past. And then the growth, spiritual growth starts working it out. And suddenly you will find one day that you have touched that depth of your divinity. You don't have to direct yourself at all. The Kundalini itself directs.
Does any sort of meditation work? Does it matter? Because there's so many different.
There are so many different forms of meditation. Does any sort of meditation work?
No, it does not. We do not meditate. We have to be in meditation. There's difference between the two. You do not meditate before realization. After realization, you are in meditation. So you become thoughtlessly aware. So when you meditate in Sahaja Yoga, you become thoughtlessly aware, and then you start growing into a new awareness or a higher awareness, which you call as doubtless awareness. And that is how you start growing. So the meditation is that you get into meditation. You don't do meditation. And it's such a spontaneous happening. Only thing, you have to learn to be spontaneous. And that's what I find, that in search, people still, though they are out of this illusion, this ocean of illusion, still sometimes their one leg is still there in the ocean, and still they are pulling it out and pushing it back. That should not be. That is only because people don't meditate. Now to say you must meditate, people think it's a kind of a ritual or maybe a kind of a style of sadhana. No. Meditation is for you to go deep down into yourself, to achieve all that your Sahasrara wants to give you, to achieve that height of detachment, of understanding, is only through meditation. So what happens in meditation is that your awareness crosses over Agya, goes above and is now stationed in the Sahasrara, in thoughtless awareness. Then the reality of Sahasrara, the beauty of Sahasrara starts pouring in your own character, in your own temperament. Unless and until you meditate. Not meditate just to get well or just to feel that I must meditate. But meditation is very important for all of you, that you develop your Sahasrara in such a manner that you imbibe the beauty of your Sahasrara. If you don't use your Sahasrara in this way, after some time you will find Sahasrara will close down, you will have no vibrations, and you will have no understanding of yourself. So very, very important thing is to meditate. I can immediately make out a person who has been meditating and the one who has not been meditating. Because a person who does not meditate is still thinks that, oh, it's all right, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Meditation is the only way you can enrich yourself with the beauty of reality. There's no other way. I cannot find any other way but meditation by which you rise into the realm of divinity. For example, I would say that myself, whatever I have done is this, that I have been able to find out a method how to give self-realization to masses. But that doesn't mean that if I give to masses, they are all Sahajogis. No. You must have seen whenever you have your programs, people get realization when I am there and they come to programs for a while and then they drop out. The reason is they have not meditated. If they had meditated, they would have known what is their quality, what are they. Without meditation, you don't understand what is best for you. So today is a day when you have to promise me that you will meditate every night, every evening, maybe in the morning also. Whenever it is possible, if you can go into meditative mood, you are in contact with this divine power. Then whatever is good for you, whatever good for your society, for your country, all is done by this divine power. You don't have to overpower the divine power. You don't have to order, you don't have to ask. Just if you meditate, you are one with this all-pervading power, which is another great blessings to us. I am not saying that you go on meditating for hours together, not necessary, but with full faith in yourself and in the divine power. If you work it out, I am sure it's not difficult to rise to that state of consciousness. That is what we have to achieve. It's possible for men as well as for women. The inner side of yourself, the subtler side of your being, you must allow the Kundalini to go through the Agya. To cross the Agya is a very important thing in modern times. And for that you have to meditate. If you can meditate with complete faith in yourself, this Agya can be opened up with surrendering to the divine. You have to surrender yourself to the divine. And when this Agya opens, you'll be amazed, your Sahasrara is just waiting to transfer, to give you all the help that you need through the all-pervading power. Your connection of Sahasrara with the all-pervading power is established. And by that you will be amazed how all these 7 chakras work for you, how they help you, how they try to give you whatever is the real knowledge about everything. But first and foremost is your Sahasrara. Only your Sahasrara can reflect the light of the divine. So your Sahasrara is extremely important. You must meditate to enrich your Sahasrara, to cure it, to make it completely nourished by the Kundalini. There's no need to do many rituals, but meditation and also little bit of taking bandhan even now today is necessary, I think, when you go out, because still Kali Yuga is working its own pangs and the Satya Yuga is trying to come out. We are the ones who are going to support, look after the Satya Yuga. And that's why the Sahasrara opening is very, very important. It's very important. And those who want to grow should meditate every day, whatever time you may come home, maybe in the morning, maybe in the evening, any time. But you will know that you are meditating when you can get into thoughtless awareness. Then you will know. Your reaction will be zero. Look at something, you'll just look at it. You won't react because you are thoughtless. You won't react. When that reaction is not there, then everything, you'll be surprised, is divine. Because reaction is your agya's problem. Once you are absolutely thoughtlessly aware, you are one with the divine. So much so that divine takes over every activity, every moment of your life and looks after it. And you feel completely secure, one with the divine, and enjoy the blessings of the divine. May God bless you.
We remain in the state of silence, putting our attention on the seventh center, which is called the Sahasrara, means made up of more than 1,000 nerves. When the Kundalini pierces our Sahasrara, which happens when we get our self-realization, we get connected, we get the yoga, the union with the all-pervading divine power. And all the nourishment starts to flow inside us through our open Sahasrara. Let's be in this state for a minute or so, in complete silence. With completely relaxed and alert attention on top of the head. Now let's check again with the right hand above the Sahasrara, how it feels. And then we check with the left hand above the Sahasrara to see the flow of our Kundalini energy. And through this vibratory awareness, we get the capacity to diagnose the state of our inner subtle system on our central nervous system. Example, our hands, palm of the hands. Again, with the right hand, we check if there is any difference. Let's try and remain in this area between our Sahasrara, the scalp, the palm, the hand, the palm of the hand, and Sahasrara, in this area in between, where we feel this cool breeze, or it can be still warm, depending on the state of our inner subtle system. We remain in this area between our palm of the hand and scalp. And now being completely established in this moment, and we slowly open our eyes and try to again observe, how are my thoughts and how is my attention? Do I have now the freedom to think or not to think? And you might notice that earlier the thoughts which were bombarding us from the past and future have either completely reduced, become zero, or has subsided to a large extent. And we are no more slave of our thoughts. The attention is free. And this free attention is completely relaxed and is a source of that joy and peace that we are looking forward in our lives. So with this today's meditation, I'd like to thank you all, and as we always do in the beginning of the meditation, at the end of the meditation, raising our energy, which is now awakened, also in the people who did it for the first time. So for that, we just sit straight, put our left hand in front of our first center. Here. The right hand goes on top, front and down, and we take our energy up, raise it up, take it up, and we tie a knot. Then we again raise it up. And we tie 2 knots. 1. We again raise it up for the third channel, central channel. Take it up and tie 3 knots. 2, 3. Now we give protection to our 7th center with the right hand on the left hand, left to right, and back 7 times, 1 time for each energy center inside us. So let's start. For the first one, left to right and right to left, which is called Muladhara Chakra. Second one in the lower abdomen, left to right to left. Third chakra is in the stomach region, left to right to left. Fourth in the heart. Fifth in the neck region. Sixth on the forehead. Seventh on top of the head, the Sahasrara. And now let's spread our hands, bow down our head a little bit, and see whether we feel something on the palm of the hands. We can check again if something has changed. Left hand in front, right hand above the Sahasrara, above the scalp, and then other way around, right hand in front and left hand above the Sahasrara. Then we put both the hands together. This is also in India the symbol that I respect that divinity inside you, in you, the divine in you, and also the symbol of balance and harmony. Thanking our inner energy, Mother Kundalini, thanking Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi for all the knowledge, thanking our divine energy for all the experience of meditation that we could have today. And also gratitude to divine for all what we have in our lives. With gratitude comes bliss. So I'm very grateful to all of you for joining, our online viewers, our audience who are watching us on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. So see you all next week. We have tomorrow we have the German meditation. And in case you have any queries and any questions, please feel free to contact us on the Facebook page or in the comment in the YouTube channel, on the YouTube video, under the YouTube video. Or you can also just go to the website sahajyoga.de and you'll get all the information, relevant information. Soon we'll be starting with our 21 days meditation event continuously from 25th of February. You will all find soon the posters and the flyers for that. So join us whenever you can, and we're always very thankful for your company and your esteemed presence. Have a wonderful week ahead and a good night and a good evening. So see you all someday soon. Take care. Bye. We can also take the questions right now. If anybody has any question, please feel free to ask that. I hope you all could meditate well. Yes, Atri, I'll be sending you the link for the importance of meditation. There is also our email, which you can write to us. So if you want to contact me personally, you can just write an email on S Epsilon Mannheim, so SY Mannheim, Sahaj Yoga Mannheim, so SY Mannheim @gmail.com. And you can send your questions over there, or you can also ask here. Atri, I will send it to you. Could you please send an email to me on this? And then I'll send you the link of this talk, what we watched today. There is one more thing I can tell you, where you can actually directly also ask all the questions. So whenever you have any query, you can actually contact us there. So this is Sahaj Yoga Meditation Day A. 1 second, I just need to find. I'll write in the chat. So if you have any other questions, please do ask. Feel free to ask. Else we can close our official session for today, for tonight, for today evening. And see you all someday soon. Please check the chats, and there I'll be sending the email where you can directly ask all the queries, all the questions pertaining to meditation, or any material what you would require for the meditation. Then have a nice evening, everybody. Take care. Bye.